Well, hello. How are y'all doing today? Yeah, this is Super Duke Landry here. Your one and only uh, superhero coming at you live from downtown Texas. And just wanting to say, hey, wanting to talk to all of you, see all of you. 2 weeks in a row. Wow. That's right. Wow. Yes, 2 weeks in a row. Because I've got some things to talk to you about today. Some stuff that might scare you, some stuff that might make you think, and some that just might make you go, wow. Still, this is a wonderful and beautiful world because there are things in it we still don't know. There are things in it we've never seen before. Wow, isn't that weird? We haven't seen everything that this planet has to offer, have we? You're kidding. Ooh wee. No, we're not kidding. You know, in the year 2021, we have discovered over 500, that's right, 500 new different species on this planet. We had no idea were there. We had no idea was ever there. Read a paper. Carlos, Vanessa, how y'all doing? Read a paper. Long time no see. Yes, it has been a long time. And Carlos, how you doing, brother? And Vanessa, I saw your wrestling character. Very good. Very sweet. Nice. Very nice. So you and I are both a part of the Boyd wrestling community. I see. Different name, same love. Object unit beyond long time actually. G Mangoes. Wow. G Mangoes, what are you doing here in this on this channel today? But whatever you are doing here, I'm sure glad to see you, brother. Very glad to see all of you today. So, what we're going to talk about today, or what I'm going to show you today, and we might actually discuss, well, we might cuss and discuss for all that matter. Going, oh, damn, what is that? Karen the Cat Ninja. Oh, my goodness. G Mango and Cat Ninja. What are you doing awake during bedtime, Dookie? Man, I just got woke up, brother. I just got woke up. In fact, I'm still drinking some nice, uh, intense coffee at the moment. And it's intense because, ooh, she made it stronger this more today. So, we're going to be talking about all kinds of crazy. I took your wrench. No, I didn't. Hang on. So, we're going to be talking about all kinds of crazy. I took your wrench. No, I didn't. Hang on. So, we're going to be talking about all kinds of crazy. There you go. Your wrench. No, I didn't. Well, I didn't take your wrench now. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, I didn't take your wrench now. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Where are we at here? Where are we at here? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Where are we at here? Where are we at here? There we are. There we are. Oh. There we go. And now, Half Pint is a mod also. Man, what is that noise? That's that noise. Okay, now we got this sucker figured out. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is amazing to have all of you here in the chat, all of you here on the channel. So, G, this is what definitely, and Soul, this is definitely what I would like you to see. because when you see this, then maybe this will help you. Maybe this will assist you in showing you. Yeah, rookie, right? Yeah, I figured it. I fixed it. And Miss Amy, good to see you. This will show you exactly kind of what I'm talking about. What got this? What got some of this to going here? Okay, so just take a look. This isn't long. It's only a minute.
On, break out the theremin because this next story is just begging for a spooky sci-fi background. After 30 years at the helm of the Israeli space security program, and after receiving 3 Israeli security awards, retired Israeli general and respected professor Chaim Eshed is now unveiling that yes, there are aliens among us, yes, Israel has made contact with them, and no, humanity is not ready for them. Also, before you start doubting his words, the 87-year-old Eshed was clear in his recent interview with the Yediot Ahronot News that he's not talking about immigration, but rather about a galactic federation complete with an underground base on Mars, where there are American and alien representatives apparently present. He also explains that President Trump both knows about them and was on the verge of disclosing their existence, only to be persuaded not to by the Federation, in order to avoid mass hysteria and panic here on Earth. Apparently, humanity just still has a long way to grow before we can understand the gravity of their presence. The final question, however, is what do they want? But perhaps thankfully for us, Eshed says that it's essentially just to research and understand the fabric of the universe.
So there you go. So that's something. That's something. So far, only safe place to chat.
Hirono of the great state of Hawaii, member of this.
There we go. Gone. There we go. Fix that. So far, only safe place to chat soon. I hope it'll be better. But as you can see, just with just that one little thing there, only a minute long, on Seoul, on Israel's. Hang on a second here. On Israel's own news channel, they've already admitted that they're here. Now, I don't know about all this underground base on Mars stuff. I don't doubt it, but I don't know anything about all that. I mean, it's so far out of like almost like out of touch with reality. Okay, that there's aliens out there and they're living among us. But then to go and throw that there's an underground base on Mars where both American, human beings and aliens working together, man, that's wake us when it gets good. Okay. Say no more. Okay. All right. So we're going to go ahead and we're just going to go right into the thick of things here. Since you want me to wake you when it's good. Okay, that's fine. So here we go. I'm going to wake you up now. Okay. So this is part of actual film footage out of 1964, Blue Planet Project. And I'm sure the rest will show you all on its own. Oh, I thought you were going to scare us. Okay, hang on. Now, of course, if you can believe it, then it might scare you. If you can't believe it, then it probably won't. Okay? And the whole thing is, regardless whether it scares you or not, it's just showing you what's out there. Okay? And then after that, I'm going to show you something that's going to scare you. I'll definitely show you something that'll scare you. So just hang on a minute and check this out, and then we'll get back and we'll see what you think about it.
Okay, state of origin. Okay, yesterday you told us you traveled, and I quote, thousands of light years to get here. Gosh. How? Okay, so how about we concentrate on your time? Try me. Wait, so you know the meaning of life? What's the difference? So you know how the universe is created? So you think God? Okay, illuminate us.
Okay, now we all know that what that just said is, at least under my belief, false. But for some people, especially people who are agnostic, this might fall in line with them. I don't believe that because I have a belief in God. I have faith. And I have seen everything that I have seen shows me that there is. But that's what I believe, and that's maybe not what you believe. So again, even though I don't believe that part of it, the answers to the questions that have been given to this whatever, because this was supposedly taken in 1964, they didn't have the CGI to do this type of material, to do this type of a film, really. It's pretty good quality of image, but I don't know. I don't know. So you can tell me what you think that it is, because I mean, we can stop it here. We can say, oh man, maybe that dude, that's like total BS, and you might. Oh no, people would never lie on the internet. No, are you kidding? Big Mouth T's brother. That's my customer from the soup shop. Hey, Bogey, what's up? Okay, let's see here. So, you're a firm believer in the dark forest theory. I don't know about the dark forest theory, but I can look at it. I'll find out. I mean, it's just like they say that generally the government generally has technology that's 50 years in advance of what we're currently messing with. Currently, like the internet, like computers, stuff like that. That supposedly we're 50 years ahead of that in the military. So 50 years advance in technology. I mean, that's a lot. I mean, that is a bunch. Because when you look at it, when you look at technology, when you look at the keyboards, the microphones, when you look at cars, when you look at the internet, when you look at this, all of this technology has been developed in the last 50 years. So if this is where we're at in 50 years, in fact, most everything that we have today in our lives has been invented in probably the last 75. So you're telling me that past the large tube television, these 25-inch, TVs here, with enough furniture around it to be able to burn in a fireplace for about 3 weeks. About 3.5, 4 feet tall, with a little 25-inch screen, and it's in color. To go from that to what, 120-inch flat screen now? A TV screen that's so big it can go from the 20-yard line all the way to the other 20-yard line in a football stadium. I mean, come on, that's pretty heavy technology there. But so and they're 50 years past that. Man, that's a whole lot of advancement. So again, where does that advancement come from? What, you just some dude sitting around like smoking a doob and just going, man, I want to see a television screen that's 65 inches I can pick up. Or, man, I think I want to drive 300 miles an hour. All this kind of stuff. Or, or I want to fly from France to New York in under 3 hours. All this stuff is all been developed. So if that's the advancement in technology, where does it come from? Is it some dude sitting around smoking a bong that thinks of it? Where do we get somebody to go, no, go this way. No, do this. Or if you do this and do this and do this, then that's where we're going to go. And to do it. So where we get these things from, I don't know. What's up, Drama Rehab? Yes. Object unit, I agree with you completely. It is much easier to hide by simply making it look, just sticking it out there. No, so that's not from a music video. The alien that's in the music video is from this. It's not 20 years old. GPT-3 is a new AI algorithm that can hold a conversation for longer than any previous generation of chatbot. It still isn't fully conscious, but it can render these things much faster. Well, that's cool. That's very cool. I haven't heard of GPT-3. I've heard of quite a few others. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, Drama. But now that's just a part of it now. And it goes on for another 2 minutes. It does go on to for another couple minutes. So you can see that, man, there's some crazy stuff out here. But okay, let's go a little further now. Now that we've warmed up a little bit here, let's show you some stuff that maybe is kind of out there. Kind of out there a little bit. Let's see here. Okay. Going to go ahead and start this up here. This is something that the video is not the best. Okay. It's not the best. It's probably the worst I've ever seen. Well, not that I've ever seen, but this is something that you're going to see. And it's just kind of like, what's up with that? So this is something, as you know, we always start out a little, but this is something that might actually make you go, Wow.
2015, a local resident in Chile was filming two street-legal race cars speed down the road when they inadvertently caught something truly mysterious on camera. The footage was uploaded to the YouTube channel The Buzz for all to see. Watching that again slowed down as the cars zip by, a dog seems to materialise out of thin air. Even if the dog was just standing on the road, how did it not get hit by the two speeding cars?
Now, see right there, it comes out. Now, could this be CGI? It could be. It's very possible it could be. It could be cut tape, put this in, and roll it on through. That it could definitely be that too. But when you look at it here, and you look at it when it's stopped, you're not seeing the dog here just suddenly just show up, boom, and there's a dog. You see the transgression here from the air over to this, and it's almost like it's coming through a hole. You know, almost like it's coming through a hole because it goes from here, but there's no gap. There's no stop in the motion. There's no stop in the cars, although it's very hard to see the cars. Like I said, this isn't the best quality, but to see the dog go from what it was.
That again slowed down as the cars zip by, a dog seems to materialise out of thin air.
And
even if the
there
dog
it
was
is.
just standing on the road, how did it not get hit by the two speeding cars?
So that's kind of freaky. You know? Yeah, Red Roadrunner, what's up? So now, Miss Amy, CGI? Very possible. Yeah, camera blur from the motion. I mean, they're only probably going down the street about, what, maybe 140, 160 miles an hour there. But yes, it is a black dog, or actually, it looked like it was a black dog. It could be dark brown or whatever, but that's beyond the point. Could it be CGI? Yes, it could be CGI. Very possible. But that was pretty good CGI. Okay, yeah. Captain Delusion, huh? Well, check it out, man. Definitely check it out. Yes, it could be a portal. It's very possible it could be a portal. I mean, there's all kinds of things all throughout, that make you go, Red Roadrunner, it's been a long time. It's good to see you. It's very good to see you. It's good to see all of you. But again, that's just something that just makes you go, wow. Or made me go, wow. Okay. And also, we've got here, let's just go on. We'll just start and let's keep going on here. Now, here's something I don't know if you can believe, or maybe you can't believe, but just check this out. Let's listen to it to the end, and then tell me what you think.
Has sparked a curious debate about time.
Because, again, this is something that makes you go, what's up, Hawks? You're an alien? As much as you play 7 Days to Die, you could be. Then again, it's pretty good. It's kind of hard. Once you start getting into it, start figuring out everything that's going on, it's kind of, it can be very, very, very addicting.
Travel. The photo shows 3 children sitting among gold mining equipment and some debris. It's the girl in the front left that has left many people shocked. A lot of viewers were quick to point out the young girl's
This girl here.
resemblance to Swedish environmental activist Greta Thunberg. The likeness is so similar that some say Thunberg must be a time traveller. Due to the nature of Greta Thunberg's work as an activist and the fact that she's given many stark warnings about irreversible climate change, many internet sleuths surmise that she must be travelling through time, alerting people about a desperate, inhospitable future.
Which kind of makes you go, huh, what is this crazy little girl talking about? This kid's got to be nuts. There's no way that could be her. Come on now, you know?
However, a lot of people thought the photo must have been photoshopped, but the University of Washington has stated it's not been altered in any way. The original is in fact stored in their archives as part of a special collection documenting the era. The picture was taken by photographer Eric Hegg in 1898. He titled it, "Youths Operating Gold Mines in Dominion, Klondike, YT." Unfortunately, there's no recorded information about who the young girl might be. No names or identifying information at all. This mysterious lack of historical data only serves to fuel the time travel rumours. One Twitter user, Jack JS Strange, who was initially attributed to sparking the time travel theory, commented it's as though Thunberg just appeared in the cultural zeitgeist out of nowhere, almost as if she flew into our space-time continuum. So what do you make of this fascinating comparison and the time travel theory? Has Greta Thunberg come from the future to save us all? I'd love to hear your take on this in the comments section down below.
So that's kind of, There we go. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. So now let's go up here.
Videos. Our last clip, uploaded to TikTok by Mr. List Paranormal, shows an intense encounter in the middle of the night. It was captured via a home security system. Take a look.
Now this one here is a little
As you
freaky.
can see, a man is seen sleeping peacefully when suddenly something seems to grab him by the foot. He's lifted into the air as he scrambles to get away. Eerily, he then just sits cross-legged, not moving at all. Some viewers thought they had just witnessed a possession, a demonic energy entering this poor man while he slept. Others believe it's the work of a poltergeist, a type of spirit that many paranormal investigators say can interact with the physical world. However, a lot of people were suspicious of the camera's position, declaring the whole thing a staged hoax, a clip designed to soak up TikTok views. So is this real or fake? Take another look and decide for yourself.
Okay, here we go. Right here, no. But when I see this guy's feet go up in the air, and you can see here he is, and he's trying to grab onto the bed, and then right there, he's completely lifted off of that mattress. Completely. To me, that doesn't seem like somebody's faking it. That seems like somebody is freaked out by it. So what do you think? You know, I mean, what's up, Coachism? Hey, Coach. Turtle. Goodness, it's good to see you guys. So now on the end one there, okay, hold on. Let me start with the other one first because that one's easy to cross over, and that may actually have more relevancy than the guy getting attacked by a poltergeist. Because you've got a girl that um, that could be, very well could be 50 years in the future to 50 years in the past, or whatever way you want to see it, because they do look mighty close together. I mean, that's, if not there, that girl's got a twin in 1998 and in 2022. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. This type of thing, yeah, has actually been faked before with video editing. Notice how the camera is only pointed at the bed, a distinctively telltale sign of staging. Now that's true. Object unit, that's very true. Yeah, yes, it is. It does seem like because okay, the question would be why else is the camera there? Until you can find out the background behind it, you're going, okay, why is the camera? Okay, the yeah, yes, Amy, maybe the camera is fixed in the room, and they move the room around, or maybe the camera is, I don't know. I mean, but to be honest with you, the bedroom is the last place you would want a camera. Think about it. You get dressed, undressed in the bedroom. There are other certain things of an adult nature that go on in the bedroom. Why on earth would you want a camera pointing at the bed? So, object unit, again, I agree with you on this. Now, how they did it, I don't know. I don't know how they did it because I don't know of a fishing line that can hold up somebody. Now, true, I mean, he's definitely not an overweight individual. Looks to be pretty firm. In decent shape. So I mean, you're not talking about lifting up somebody that weighs 250 pounds. But talking about somebody weighing someone who probably weighs 150, that's a possibility. But it's just strange. Oh yes. Oh yes. 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 I agree. I've been made by preying on this kind of suspension of disbelief, which makes you sad. The whole I have zero ghosts. Don't want any either. Hawks, I agree with you. I agree with you. I don't want any either. Also, so object unit, that's very possible. It could be something that's set up. Because the one thing that we're looking at here, at least from this point, is why do you have a camera faced on the bed? That's what's kind of making me go, oh, yeah. I don't know. Vanessa, what do you think? Coach, what do you think? What's up, Animal? Okay, well, object unit, that's pretty good. I missed you too. It's good to see you, Animal. Very good to see you. It's good to see all of you. I'm so happy that you're willing to spend time with me. That's amazing. That's really amazing. Now, some other things that we have here. Now, what we have here, this next little clip. Yes, Turtle. That it was is a story that is based on actual events, but at the same time, based on actual events doesn't mean that there's a person sitting on a bed and their head is spinning around at 360 degrees. Not so much. Now, what I wanted to show you that is something that is kind of hard to say is fake, because even if you're looking at camera angles, blind spots, uh, things of that nature, what about when it's on live television? Never think about it. You see, well, all these people see all this strange, wild stuff. What about if it happens on the news, on live television? It might be a little different. So let's take a look.
Podcasts. This next clip, uploaded to YouTube by Stephen N., seems to show a news crew who were in the right place at the right time. Supposedly broadcast in Turkey, it appears that the crew was actually covering an unrelated story when they managed to capture this startling footage. As the camera person films the reporter set against the city behind them, several passers-by can be seen walking in the background.
Okay, now what you want to look at is right out here. That's where you want to look.
Pass right by the news crew. However, one man in particular can be seen standing right next to the waterfront. It soon becomes clear what has captured his attention as 3 UFOs appear in the sky. Suddenly, a slew of people run over to see the impressive sight. The camera person seems to be the first of the news crew to spot the craft, as the reporter too soon rushes over to get a better view. Oddly, the video cuts out with the UFOs still visible floating just above the buildings. Was this just a well-planned prank, or did this news crew really capture footage of several craft from another world? Unfortunately, without further information, the answer will have to remain a mystery, at least for the time being.
So what'd you think? Yes, Hawks. Yeah. Alien life is real, and whether you believe it or not, doesn't matter. Really. I mean, when you get right down to it, it don't matter because they know. Well, the video came from Turkey. Yeah, they did. They did in front. Object unit. Yeah, they did. They did in front. It came from Turkey, and it was put on YouTube by Stephen Ing. Yes, if the event happened, there would be more proof on it on social media. I don't know about that one. Yeah, you're out there. You're out there in left field a little bit with this one, because it does say where it came from. It does say who posted it on YouTube. And man, there's so much strange stuff going on right now. You know, you really, I mean, let's face it, you can't depend on social media for all of the information, all of the things that are going on, and expect it to provide you with everything, because it's not gonna. Social media is actually, to be honest, YouTube, uh, face crook, or any of the others, Twitter. Oh God, Twitter. Go talk about going down the hill. Is not where you can get the information that you need. You're going to have to get it from all over the place. I mean, you got to think about it. Social media is controlled by not 100, not 75, not 20. All right. It's controlled by 6 companies. I'm talking everything. Yeah, it's a scam. Social media is a huge scam. Yeah, nothing but government lapdogs. Yes, it's all media controlled. That's what it is. It's all media controlled. For an example, if nobody had said anything, okay, if no one had said anything, would you even know there was a disagreement going on between Russia and Ukraine? Probably not. Unless you were related directly to somebody who was sent 2 weeks before this happened. 2 weeks before this happened. Yeah, now they silence free speech. Yes. Yes, Fox, that's definitely it. That's definitely it. And when you get a retired general from Israel who's telling you, now I don't know how far we go and all that other stuff, but is telling you that, yeah, they're here. Yeah, And the whole thing is he says something that I learned a long time ago is human beings aren't ready for aliens. Because anytime we see something that we don't understand, something new, a new animal, something like that, what's the first thing we do? Well, let's kill it and cut it open. Let's see what makes it tick. That's what you see. Anytime we see something we don't understand, we kill it. That's a hell of a way to treat things, new things. Yeah, exactly. We kill it and we freak out. Oh, okay. If we've got 500 animals that we were not aware of in the year 2020 that we discovered, how do we know that, oh yes, this has a name and this is this? Because we killed one, we cut it up, we tried to figure out how it worked, and then we named it. So then it became in existence in the realm of our thought. Oh wow. You know how they're CGI editing people on movies? Well, Disney said trying to say that when you post on media, your face, your voice, and body is on there, it becomes public access. Wow. Can you imagine that? Miss Amy, can you imagine that because sometimes you post your camera on and we get to see you and talking in panels and in chats? That because of that, and it's on YouTube, that your likeness, your voice, and what else? And your body becomes public access. So they can take that from there, from YouTube, from video, and they can put you somewhere else. Hawks. Yes, you can. Object unit is very, very easy, yeah, to do just that. And they're getting good at it. And they're getting really good at it. to the point that it's getting scary. Yeah, I mean, it's getting scary. Definitely. Because, I mean, man, I got to find this now. You guys took me off in an entirely different direction here, but that's okay. That's what it's about. This is definitely what it's about. You know, because regardless, this is some scary stuff. Bumblebee 2973. Hello. Right? I'm old. I still believe in my rights and will not give my rights to greedy butt wipes. Yeah, animal. That is important. I had not heard that. Now you know. Now everybody here does know that they went in to the law just less than they went into the law less than a month ago, and they removed all of the chatter in the law that made it so you didn't have to have a human being anywhere near a self-propelled automobile, a self-propelled vehicle, or a self-propelled object of motivation. So now, you know, my craziest thing that I ever saw while driving would it be going down the 118 freeway and seeing someone in a Tesla asleep while the vehicle was driving itself. That is something that makes me go, whoa. Because now you can have, you know, I don't know how many ton, okay, let's say 50-ton semi vehicles now going down the highway with nobody in them. Think about that. Now I know that's not even really actually, it's probably about 10 times more than that, but a 50-ton vehicle, 41 feet long, 8, 10, 12 feet high, going down a vehicle in the middle lane at 70 miles an hour, and there's not a human being anywhere near it other than you in the next lane over as it's passing you. That's scary. You know, I mean, that is scary. Because, I mean, think about it. Okay. Let's take a look here. Let's see if I can get it up here. Because now, can you link that video you showed earlier? Yeah, he does. He does. Slapped Ham does make a lot of it, and there are definitely videos on there that are there's some videos on there I really question is real. You know, Dark Knight Project. Oh yeah, there's some good. You know, the thing I like about Slapped Ham is most of the videos that are here are in at least decent quality of video. You know, I mean, they're not 1080p by any mean, but at least they beat the hell out of some of that stuff that you see that is just all blurry and stuff like that. You're like, I kind of see something and it kind of looks like what he's talking about, but I really can't say. Yeah. Yeah, they do have a lot of it, but some of the stuff they have is pretty good. Man, you guys are giving me all kind of stuff to work on here. Definitely giving me all kinds of stuff to work on here. Now I'm just looking around. I'm just looking around here. Not finding anything just yet. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Miss Amy. So while I'm looking here, let's go ahead and look at something else here real quickly. Something we can look at here. Let's see. What do we got here? Okay. Okay, I've got something now. I've got something now here. This is a one. This is definitely a This is kind of interesting here.
This is what's happening right
Let's take a look here. Okay. Now let's take a look at this and let's try to figure this out. Yes, you do, Hawks. Yes, you do. And you've got a great channel of yourself. If you haven't seen Mental State Gaming, you want to go check out Hawks. Give him a subscribe to his channel. You know, like some of his videos. You may even want to go down and comment and say, "Hey, Hawks, I'm here from Duke Landry." Something like that. Seriously, just go over and do that for me, because Hawks is he's a great streamer. He's been doing it long enough, man. I mean, he's smooth as slick butter. Okay, I mean, it's really good. Really, really good stuff. Especially if you like gaming, man, it's awesome. It is awesome. Hi, Toodles. You just kill zombies, yeah, but you do it in a very, very unique way. Okay, very unique way. So let's take a look at this, because this is where the Matrix kind of stopped, and you'll understand what I'm talking about. Here we go.
In a TikTok video uploaded by user The Matrix is Broken, a driver filmed something truly odd happening in the middle of the road. There's no easy explanation for what the video has captured. In fact, the clip has caused many of its viewers to question their own reality. In the clip shot by the driver of a vehicle, we can see outside the car's windshield, where traffic has come to a complete stop.
In Suffield, on Mountain Road.
Almost unbelievably, the car causing the traffic seems to be suspended in the air, with the left front of the car just touching the road. There's nothing around that seems to have caused the incident, making the driver question just what's going on.
This is what's happening right now. In Suffield, on Mountain Road.
Though the clip is very brief, it's more than just a little bit puzzling. Just how is the car suspended in such a manner, and how does it continue to stay suspended without tipping over? Moreover, what could have caused the car to position itself like this in the first place? Love to hear your theories about this one in the comment section below.
Okay, and this is what we're talking about. Now, when you watch, I have watched this a couple of times now. This is what I've watched. What I've watched is the patterns of the rain on the windshield. Not similar. I've watched the blinking of the car in front of us. Again, no glitch. There isn't a stop in it. It's completely throughout this whole video here. There. Now, could you say that CGI? I don't know. I don't know. Now, something I will say is when we're watching this here, and that right there seems to be some stuff there in the road. So now, if it was CGI, then what we're looking at is a wreck. Okay, a normal everyday wreck that sometimes happens, especially when it's raining outside. And then it's been taken out all through here, has been taken out, and CGI, and they have placed in CGI on top right there and just let it run because it's not moving. You know, once you eliminate the wreck that was here, then you just put this in over top of it.
Like this in the first place.
And then you have this.
Love to hear your theories about this one in the comment section below.
You know, because when I've looked at it here, I see where the light's going. I look over here at the blinkers. I look at the entire thing here while you're looking at the windshield, checking out the rain patterns as they fall on the windshield. Don't see anything. So that's about the only thing I can imagine. Like the car came down here, got into a wreck right here, and they eliminated it and put this in place of it. Because the one thing you don't see is the cars going by it. And that would be the true definition of a glitch in the matrix, in my opinion. So the question would be, what do you think? What's up, Rogue? Hey. How you feeling, Rogue? Can you talk now? You're a firm believer in Friedrich Nietzsche's teachings, if you've heard of course, who hadn't heard of Nietzsche? Rogue is possible. Okay, Vanessa, it's fake. Okay. Yes, it was 2017. But it's pretty crazy. You know, it's still pretty crazy. Now, let's take a look here. Oh, okay. Okay.
It's a one-of-a-kind freak accident as a mom and her two kids find themselves trapped in an upended one-of-a-kind.
Okay. Now let's go ahead and look at that. Thank you, Object Unit. What I'll do is I'm going to go over here and we're going to share this so we can all check this out together. Okay. Thank you very much for that link. That's pretty good. So now where are we at here? Okay. Let's check this out. Now this is what we were just looking at. Okay.
Freak accident as a mom and her two kids find themselves trapped in an upended car. The vehicle is actually standing straight up in the air.
I need someone to come quickly. We're facing straight up. My two kids are in the car. Please hurry.
The bizarre accident happened when kindergarten teacher Lisa Bolier was driving in a lightning storm with little Drew and Noella outside Hartford, Connecticut. A telephone pole suddenly snapped in half, and Lisa somehow ended up in this crazy position. It's even worse than it looks because the car is caught in a power cable.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I think the thing is gonna fall. You have to hurry. I don't know if I should turn my car off or not.
Okay, there we go.
There's a cable that was low to the ground, and my car somehow got tangled in it. And then instead of snapping, the wire just kind of like slingshotted back up and carried my car with it.
Stay in the vehicle. Do not get out of the vehicle for any reason.
Okay.
Okay. Windows up. Okay. Do not leave the vehicle.
Are we safe in the vehicle?
Yes, ma'am. As long as you stay inside the vehicle, windows are up.
It was an excruciating wait for help to arrive.
Is the fire department coming?
Everybody is on the way.
You promise?
Yes, ma'am. They're on the way right now. I'm going to stay on the phone with you until they get there, okay?
So make sure we're safe.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't want to get electrocuted.
You won't, ma'am. As long as you stay in the car, you will not get electrocuted.
When fire crews get there, as promised, the cool-headed 911 dispatch.
Okay, well, that definitely, without a doubt, blows that away. Definitely blows that away. You know, so yeah. So, okay, so that one is without a doubt just proven. You know, that wasn't a glitch in the matrix. That was just something that looked one way and was a completely different way. You know, because when you look at it, yeah, it's completely different than at what they were showing. You know, from the phone image, like you saw on the last thing here, the way that it looked is not the way that it is, because you can't see because the back is to the roof of the car is to the phone that's recording this. You can't it's at an angle where you can't see the pole, the light pole, the electric pole that's holding it up. You know, so yeah, so that's definitely something that's completely different from what it is, what it truly is. You know, even the color of the car help hide what that is. Yeah. Yeah, you couldn't make it out on this one either. But when you're looking at this video on inside, you know, yeah, it's pretty easy to see. So by slightly blurring it, yeah, it definitely hides it. It definitely hides it, because nothing is like what you see on this show as to what they're showing in that video. Oh, by the way, Miss Amy, I forgot. And Rogue, I forgot. There you go. Miss Amy and Rogue, if you could type in the channel, please. So yeah, so did he actively mask it? Yeah, man, it's a real good possibility. It really is. There we go. It's very easy to see how. Well, Miss Amy, come on, man. Come on, Miss Amy. You're very easy to, you're extremely trustworthy. Like Hawk. So yeah, why not? There we go. There's Rogue. Okay, good. Now you're modded. So that's what we want. And well, that's what I want. Hopefully you will accept it. If not, I can take it off if you'd like. But I like to see people modded so that way they can't be messed with. They can't be nothing. So that's a good thing. But yeah. So now, and thank you, Object. That was good. That was very good. If you got more like that, man, let's do it. And tell me which one you're talking about, man, and I'll tell you what the video is. If I still have the name of the video, yeah, well, definitely, and you can work on it and see how it is. That is why being skeptical is a key part to life. Yes. Now, being skeptical is one thing. Being skeptical is one thing, but not able to accept that sometimes stuff happens that we can't explain. Stuff goes on that we can't figure out what's happening. Life has fallen for lies given to you at face value is how cults work, bidding on the weakness of people without a feeling of individuality. Yeah. Yeah, being skeptical, but being overly skeptical doesn't allow you to see some of the really wonderful things in the world. It doesn't allow you at all to do that. So now,
UFOs, or unidentified flying objects, have been the cause of much speculation for just about every viewer on the internet. Instagram user Live from Atlantis has uploaded a curious bit of footage that shows something truly bizarre. Is this some type?
Now, this is something that we have here. I don't know what this is, but I would say it's probably one of the best UFO videos that I've seen.
Type of military craft, or has this video managed to capture something truly out of this world on tape? We can immediately see a mysterious object in the clip hovering in the sky. The object closely resembles some type of aircraft, triangle-shaped, completely flat, black, and with 3 blinking red lights on the bottom. The aircraft moves slightly to the right in the sky, hovering for a few moments before suddenly zipping away upwards in the sky. The camera pans up but is unable to find the flying object anywhere in the sky. The red lights on the bottom of the craft don't resemble anything we've seen on regular man-made planes or jets. The triangle shape of the flying object is also unusual. Some have speculated that triangular aircrafts are secret military jets not known by the general public. Could it be that this was a military project not meant to be seen by the public? Lastly, the aircraft.
Okay, now that's good. But something now makes me go, Okay, now watch this real carefully.
Seen by the public. Lastly, the aircraft's abrupt speed at the end is unlike anything known to man.
Okay, when it's going up, it's basically rocking, like, because this goes up and this in and moves, and it's kind of like almost on, it's like it's on a wire. Okay. Now I've seen the three red circles down here. I've seen them pulse. Okay. But at the same time, I've seen this thing rocking like it's on a fishing string, because and the wind blew and it made it rock back and forth. Let's watch it again. Tell me what you and then take a look at it, because we'll talk about this one. Okay, it's coming from back. It's in front of the mountain. This pole here kind of takes away the significance of its location in the sky. But it goes here. See the point.
Lastly,
the
the
tips
aircraft's
down,
abrupt speed at the end is
and
unlike
then
anything
tips
known
up.
to man.
And then it rocks back down. And then
Several
the way it
viewers
just
have
goes,
noted there are some elements that suggest the whole thing is
and away
just
it
clever
goes.
CGI. The lines that appear right before the craft zips upward look a little off.
Now, true.
So,
The red circle there, you can see it flare up, and I didn't
so
see
is this
that
an
before.
alien craft, a secret military experiment, or just computer-generated trickery? Let me know your thoughts.
Okay, you see them blink.
Down below.
And then watch right here when it takes off. You saw the red circle, which is, I would guess, is supposed to be a propulsion system. Oh, hey, Ricochet Rabbit. How you doing, man? But to see it just go whoosh like that, and the way that it takes off. Now you see underneath, you see the circle that's technically on the video is in the middle. Okay. You can also see video distortion on the object, which doesn't happen to real objects without artificial anti-facting on the video, as well as the position of where it is being easy to rotoscope. But I'm looking at it there, but the way it takes off, it's almost like that the line is over a wire. So that way, when it takes off, it's actually just pulled up. But because of the angle of the camera, it doesn't allow you to see that it's really right in front. And it's the angle of the camera as well as how you see it. And then it just goes straight up, just like, and it's gone. That's where I'm now I know that, like for an example, one that we really know without a shadow of a doubt is real. Okay. The one that's real, which is the one that was released by the Pentagon here. And this one that has been released by the Pentagon in 2020 shows something, and it is very, very fast.
Yeah, on, bro. There's a whole fleet of them. Look on the ASA. My gosh. They're all going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots to the west. The whole thing, dude. That's not our LNS, though, is it? It's not. That is an LNS, dude. Well, if there's look at that thing. It's rotating. Nickel 6-1 tank project. Oh, go ahead! Woohoo!
stop shooting as soon as I get.
Did you box moving target? No, I took an auto track. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, dude. Wow.
So it's definitely fast. Now this one is the real one that was released by the Pentagon this past year, and just showing absolutely that it's going against 120-mile-an-hour speed winds, which would be what, Category 5 hurricane, because it's out above water. No, that would, yeah, that'd still be a hurricane where it's at, and it's showing here going over the water, man, and this sucker is moving. That sucker is moving. And that's two of our own heroes in the sky talking about it as they're watching it, as it's happening. And pretty amazing. Hey, Gary, how you doing, man? Good to see you. But so I'm still kind of, even though that's really good on the video, it's really good as far as the clarity, but still, yeah, it just looked like 10-minute video behind the scene. Yeah, I look at it, probably a little long for it to be on a stream, but yeah, that is really cool. So now there's one here that I know that I showed that I had showed Turtle earlier. That I want to get your take on, because this one is just kind of, it's kind of out there. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, this one's kind of out there. Oh, well, like the ones that you've shown already haven't been. Well, yeah, kinda. Yeah, kinda. But I want to get your take on it so you guys can tell me what you think, because this one's just like, whoa. I still cannot understand this. Well, that's good, Gary. Now, Gary, I definitely want your take on this, because this is just like unlike anything that I would say I have ever seen. Okay, so let me get your take on it, and you tell me what you think. Because yes, this can definitely be CGI, video processing. Because really, I can't describe how they did it, but at the same time, man, this could be another one of those things that we got to kill it and cut it up so we can figure out if it's real. Seriously, you'll understand. So we've got about here, let's see, we've got about a minute and 15 seconds before it happens, but this will help you get in it. So when you see it, you'll just go, whoa. This is a what the?
Erwin and his friend proceed to enter the massive pitch-black cave. For a while, nothing out of the ordinary seems to happen. Both Erwin and his friend explore the area with their flashlights equipped so they can see better, but come up relatively empty in terms of discoveries. At one point, a bat flies around in the cave, which startles Erwin's friend for a moment before he trudges onward.
There's a bat in here. What? Where? It's flying around. Oh. So there are bats.
But the real terrifying thing happens just about a minute later, as Erwin's friend makes his way deeper into the cave. Something legitimately heart-stopping appears out of nowhere, causing the man to be completely frozen in fear, not knowing what to do or say. Look at this footage and prepare to be amazed.
Yeah, this thing can get a little scary. I definitely am not saying that it's not fake, but you figure it out.
Have you got your camera going?
Yeah, it's going now.
Okay.
Okay, Owen. Owen.
Okay.
Run.
I can't go. Burning my hand.
Now let's look at that again. Because I know this is definitely something you want to look at again. I do.
Yeah, it's going now.
Okay.
What the hell is that? Whatever it is, it's got legs right there. Another one over here. You can see the little bitty short part here. It's got rib indentations here. But what is that? Can somebody please tell me what this is?
Okay, Owen.
Okay.
Run.
I can't go. Burning my hand.
Yeah, you better run because that's about to bite you on the ass. Because after that, you're looking here.
A gigantic cave worm appears to squirm its way out of a crevice in the cave before it then slithers its way ever closer to the two men. Amazingly though, both men show extreme calm and do not panic, making their way out of the cave in a quiet manner, whereas I think most of us would be trying our best not to let out a blood-curdling scream. This video just goes to show you that.
Okay. What's up, Les? How are you? Yeah, it kind of looks like a mutated Komodo dragon. Yeah, it does. That was kind of... Hi, Blue Ivory. Blue Ivory tells the world, I'm still alive. Well, I'm glad that you are. Very glad that you are, actually. That is an oh shit. Yeah, Erwin's channel is. It is. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Erwin's got a definite amazing channel. So what do you guys think about this? That's a what the? Les, it's good to see you. Gary, it's always good to see you. And of course, Red Road Runner, Triple R. Triple R, it's fantastic to see you. And Vanessa McCready, darling, well, what can I say? I just almost couldn't do it without seeing you here. And of course, Hawks and Rogue. But yeah, what the hell is that? I'm serious. What is that? Because you're looking at the video on the dude's face. Now I know that we can all fake a lot of looks. All of us can, mad, sad, shocked. But when you look at that dude, you zoom in, it's even worse. That's a whole lot of hell no, right? And to turn around and okay, to be so calm makes me wonder about the video. Because I'm sorry, just a worm is a dragon in northern mythologies. Yes, and this is taken from New Zealand's, the New Zealand sides, like a snake with limbs. Yes, but let me tell you something, man. I'm seeing something like that. Yeah, there you go. Red Road Runner said it. I'd still be running. Oh yeah, that's when you got to put one of these on it. Man, I'm talking, get on the Nikes and go. Excuse me. Allergies. Okay. Allergies, key part when you're in Texas, key part of the situation. I'm telling you. But man, oh yeah, we're gone. We're gone. Okay, now, other than it being an amazing, not amazing, other than it being a, okay, that's one I'm going to have to look at that 10 minutes that you sent me to, Object, because that one is the one that makes you go, damn. Maybe they'd come across huge snakes or something on previous expeditions and realized that screaming and running was a really bad idea. I would agree. I agree, Rogue. Maybe they did. Maybe because supposedly now, Edwin, that's the guy that looks like Santa Claus, okay, has been doing this and he's documenting it for 20 years. He's been doing this a long time. And the guy that he's got with him that's supposed to be doing all the video for him in this is the guy that he's turning it over to. You know, because I mean, Erwin always Erwin, not Edwin. Yes, I've seen that. Object, I have seen that. Yes, he is a really good artist. He truly is. He's a great artist. Some of the works that he does not sell, okay, are some amazing pictures. They really are. He's an excellent artist. If you could say, what is your skill? That's his skill. Without a doubt. He's a great artist. Especially in the pencils. Because I believe most of the ones he does are in pencil, you know, in shades, or in chalk, I guess. Outstanding. Really is outstanding. But when you get something like that, and again, 500 animals that we've only discovered in 2020, then that makes you go, well, is this another one we haven't discovered? Again, you know, I mean, technically, we have a whole bunch of things that we haven't discovered because, and this is in the UFO Hall of Fame, if I can find it. Oh, wow. Okay, I've got it now. I now have it. Okay. And this is something else. Okay. Is it real? Is it not real? Again, you decide for yourself. Is it?
YouTube by the channel True Horror Stories of Texas, this footage was allegedly originally captured by a Nazi photographer in Siberia in 1948. As though that fact alone wouldn't make any footage captured unsettling enough, this video is particularly unusual. The mysterious footage appears to capture an animal that can only be classified as the long-extinct woolly mammoth. The size and shape of a large tusked elephant, the creature seems too obviously long-haired to be anything else. The timing is eerie, as at that point the animal had long been extinct, while technology had not yet evolved to the point of creating such an animal digitally. An extremely short clip, this footage is still unsettling nonetheless. Could this really be a woolly mammoth that has somehow managed to survive in the harsh wilderness of Siberia?
Okay, so you're talking as late as 1944. They're in Siberia, and you've got a real woolly mammoth? Just saying, pretty interesting. Okay, a woolly freaking mammoth? For real? For real. Man. And see, but it still makes me wonder, because this past winter, because as we know, when it's winter in America, it's summer in Australia. And when it's winter in Australia, it's summer in America. The seasons are completely different. Okay, because of where they're at on the planet. Okay, just like tonight, when you cross the international date line, is daytime. When it's 9 o'clock night here in America, it's 9 o'clock daytime tomorrow. No, they weren't. No object. They weren't. The Germans were sent in to try to take over Russia. And then found out that it was harder to stay in Russia than to actually capture Russia. Because after that happened, and we came in behind it along with other countries, we took out the Nazis. And that was the beginning of the downfall of what's his name? He who shall not be mentioned. But that's when we started to fall back. We started making them fall back. And in fact, right after that is when, what's his name? The Prime Minister of the UK, God, I just had him in my head, was telling our president at the time that we should go in and we should finish Russia off. Because Russia took some shit. But when they went back, and then not Alfred Hitchcock, God, oh goodness. Anyway, the prime minister said we should go in, we should finish Russia, and we should take them out. That way, we can, because they're already causing some problems before this happened. We go in and finish them off, and then they're done. Yeah, Churchill. There you go. Thank you, Miss Amy. When Churchill said, and our president said, no, no, we leave them alone. Let them do what they want to do. That's why we broke off from the UK, from the royalty of England. And it's the same reason why we should leave them alone. Let them do what they're going to do. Churchill wasn't happy about it, but that's what we did. Oh, yeah. Man, Object, you don't even want to get me started in on this, because we all have biases that we're unaware of, as well as you can go into a job and get and have a meeting with an employer or a future employer, and they go, oh, oh, you're male? Yes. You're Hispanic? Yes. You have children? Yes. And I go, okay, you have how many? 3? Okay. And be a woman to come in for the same job, and you're single, no kids. And if they hire the both of you, the Hispanic man with 3 kids married will generally, not always, and it's really sad that it happens. It's wrong that it happens. Will be paid more money than the single woman with no kids. So it's an unaware bias that we have just as human beings. It's a bias. Well, because the man with kids, the man that's married with kids, needs more money because he's raising 3 kids. When it should be, well, whatever he's making, she makes. It's stuff like that goes on all the time. And there's a lot of times when it's not something, can't say always, because that would be wrong. But there's a lot of times that it occurs and people aren't even aware of what they're doing till it's done and somebody points it out. So anyway, now that we're getting it in here, now let's take a look at maybe some ghosts. Because I think you're really going to like this one. You're really going to like this one. We have some ghost videos that are going to absolutely shock you in how good these are. These aren't going to be in the normal grainies, the normal slightly blurred images that you may have been used to seeing. This is the ones that's going to make you go, wow. I ain't doing that. These are definitely the ones that's going to make you go, what the? So you want to check this one out. Lori G, how you doing? Oh my goodness, Lori G's here. Hawks is here. Miss Amy is here. Man, it's absolutely fantastic to see you. Guys, you're just making me well up with joy and start grinning like some fool. All right, so let's take a look at this one. Now, Lori G, now you make sure you turn the lights on now, because this might be a little scary. Maybe just a little bit. Maybe just a little bit here. Okay. And we'll just let it go to the end.
The Facebook page Real Ghost Videos. For several months in 2011, this homeowner experienced what they believed to be an intense spiritual haunting. Most nights, they could hear banging noises throughout their house. Objects would sometimes move for no reason at all, and even a child's laughter was heard on several occasions. The activity became so frequent, the homeowner dubbed the entity Madeline. On this particular night, the noises became too much, so the homeowner grabbed a camera to try and document them to prove that something strange really was going on. First, he checks the basement.
Sounds like she was on the other side of the door doing this stuff. Okay, I'm gonna go down here probably against my better judgment. But Madeline, I want to talk with you. You're making a lot of noise.
Some faint noises can be heard, almost like a child laughing.
Whoa. Did you hear that?
Then, just as he heads back upstairs, this happens.
Madeline, are you trying to play a prank on me? What are you doing? Whoa, did you see that?
While at first it just seems like an ordinary person runs past, on a closer look, you'll notice that the door opens all the way to the bench, leaving only about a 2-inch gap. This means that the person that ran past seems to have moved right through the wooden door.
That's crazy.
Then later, while searching the living room, something else happens.
Madeline, you here? Can you show yourself? Can you show yourself to the camera? Madeline, are you here?
Watching that again, as the camera sweeps back and forth, a woman in a dress can be seen floating above the ground.
Are you here?
A split second later, she's gone. Weirdly, it's as though the camera holder can't see her.
Madeline, are you here?
Then, as he sweeps the room further, a pile of books appears out of nowhere.
Whoa. More book stacking I see here.
Seconds later, a door seems to move by itself before the clip eventually ends.
Okay. That was weird.
So what do you make of this freaky encounter? Is it genuine or just a staged bit of fun? Let me know your take on this in the comment section down below.
Yeah. Yeah, Miss Amy, go up to the stairs to your bedroom. I don't know. I have no idea. That's the stacking can mean it. Yeah. I have heard that. I have heard that. What do you think? I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I told everybody today. You might want to, I'm going to scare you. I'm going to scare some people with some of these videos, because some of these videos, man, that was just, and the thing is, when you look at it, you see the ghost run past, or Madeline. Original video found. Creator of the channel has been active for a few years and well known for clickbait. and when it runs past, it goes really fast. But at the same time, it does go by that door. Get the wedgie board. But then to see that Madeline floating in the air over the couch, I think it's the couch. Over the couch as he passes by, and then he passes back by, and it's gone, and she's gone. But then when he walks over behind the couch and he shows that corner there, man, you couldn't be standing there and you couldn't be hiding there. So yeah, it just yes, object, yes, it has been inactive for a little bit. Yes, I almost think since he showed that video. The wedgie board. Yeah, Rogue, that a wedgie board could be kind of discomforting. Oh, rub your butt on this. No, thanks. Mark Absalon, the creator of the video, is a known small filmmaker. Okay. Yes. So could it be? Yeah, it could be. It could be definitely be different. Could be created. Yes. Stopped around 3 years ago, and his channel banner now is advertising cryptocurrencies. Red Roadrunner, good night. Thanks for coming by. Really good to see you. Thank you for coming by. But I don't know about a con artist, but definitely he's taken on something else. But could it be something he created? Yes, it definitely could. It definitely could be something that he created, especially if you are. But at the same time, just because you're a small filmmaker doesn't necessarily mean you did. Just something out there. Just something out there. Object, you stay around now because I want you to keep doing this. I do want you to keep doing this because if it's fake, we need to determine that. If it's not fake, then we need to determine that also. And in a little bit here, I'm going to tell you why we need to do that. Because that's important. It really is. For me, it's very important.
Stay tuned for a sneak peek of this week's episode.
Okay, now Amy. Yes, that is true. That is true. Now, this isn't involving his clickbait videos. Yes. Yes, I agree. Object. It's more telling who he is as a person. But, we've had several con artists over the internet the last few years who have scammed hundreds of thousands of dollars, And unlike here, I'm not asking for anything. Keep your money. That's what I'm telling you. Keep your money. And literally, if you're going somewhere where somebody's going, hey, give me money. Hey, give me money. Give me money. Give me money. Give me money. No, thanks. I understand if you go, man, this is incredible. This is amazing. Let me hit your PayPal just to show you, just to buy you a coffee. That's one thing, you know. But if somebody's hitting you up for a lot of money, that's on you. Honestly, that's on you. You know, you can do whatever you want with whatever you have. You know, but yeah. Anyway, let's look at this now, Amy. You definitely want to wrap around on a blanket. Okay, get all nice. Make sure your back's against the wall or whatever, or you're firmly in your chair. And anybody else out there, because what I got next for you is kind of but at the same time, on the actual just what it's showing, yeah, this could be a little scary. Could be a little scary. I'm just going ahead and put that out there now. So that way you can't say I didn't tell you. All right, Miss Amy. Here we go.
What you're about to witness on this video can only be described as an assault. A violent, aggressive act committed against these two gentlemen by what appears to be some poltergeist-like entity. If we slow it down, you can see the first point of contact. As the gentleman in front reaches the top step of the descending staircase, he's met with an onslaught of violent blows being delivered by an attacker he cannot defend himself against. He's immediately taken down and mounted by this entity. He then endures a very brief but very aggressive session of some paranormal ground and pound. He and the other gentlemen finally find their feet and sprint away in sheer terror, just as the entity seems to disappear into thin air.
Whew. Woo. Goodness. You know, that one would be very easy to say is fake. In fact, I would say it most likely is fake. But if it ain't, man, because whatever this was, man, was beating the hell out of this guy going down the stairs to the point where it made, you know, I mean, could you take a person in a black suit or in a green suit, put them in, turn them into what looks like dark smoke, and start throwing punches at the body, hooks, uppercuts? Fortunately, that's probably one of the few that I've ever had. But if you could see that, yes. You know, and yes, Rogue. And the thing is, though, yeah, if there's enough light to create shadows in the stairwell, yes, agreed. You know, but the camera being there, covering the stairwell, decent spot. It's covering more than just a little bit of the stairwell. Just say hi. Sorry, that scared me. Yeah. Blue Ivory, yes, that was freaky. What can you say? You know, they're going down the stairs, and then something shows up, and they got the hell beat out of them, both of them. The guy pulling him off right there before he actually found his feet, and they ran up the stairs together. Looked like he took one on the chin, because you see him standing there pulling up, then all of a sudden you see his head go back, and he almost goes down. So yeah, so if that's CGI, that's a pretty good CGI and some pretty good acting. Unless it is somebody in a green suit, because it is dark and it is able to hide a lot of the things that would make you go, "Oh, come on." Then yeah, that's yeah. Mm-hmm. That one just yeah, that'll make you. That's something that's got to be scary. Got to be scary. So, Amy, what'd you think? Or did you just turn away and go, "Nope, I ain't watching that"? So that is certainly something that might make you do that. Especially, I mean, come on, even if it's the clearest possibility of what it could be. Yeah, that's creepy. Okay. Now I have one more to show you. One more. Just one. And this could be another scary one, because this is in the daytime. And not even in somebody's house. This one is of somebody at the gym in the daytime. Wow. This isn't at a house. This isn't at somebody's house. This is at a gym in the daytime, not at 12 o'clock at night, not at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Part of Colombia. At first, nothing seems all that unusual about the clip, as we see a man preparing to exercise. As the camera pans to the left, however, we can see a few cables on one of the exercise machines moving on their own.
Okay, now this involves one question already. If he's standing there and he's getting ready to exercise and he's just kind of stretching, kind of getting the muscles, give him a little activity there. So, kind of warming them up, stretching them out a little bit. If they're over here where my arrow is, can't he see that through the mirror?
Fue fruta. Mira.
Oh no,
Now,
it's not.
keep an
It's
eye
over
on the
to
medicine
the
ball
to the
in the
left.
bottom right-hand corner.
Way over to the left. But he still looks like he should see that. Now he saw that.
From here, things take a turn for the worse.
Ay, Dios mío, ¿qué le pasó?
Mamá,
No, Dios, no, no, eso no es normal. Eso no es normal, no. No.
As you can see, something seems to grab the man.
Mío, ¿qué le pasó?
He falls over, but his right leg stays in the air as if something's holding on to it.
Ay, Dios mío, ¿qué le pasó?
Mamá,
No, Dios, no.
Frightened, he runs away.
Eso no es normal, no. No.
A second camera managed to capture the incident.
Hay unas cosas, mira mamá, digamos al inicio se ve, vea, las cuerdas ahí, pero pille eso, eso no lo vimos en la primera toma, o sea, eso no se vio en la primera
Ahí
toma.
se ve más.
Again, we can see the man fall over and something appears to grab his leg.
Está abierta, o sea, sí, podemos decir que es el aire, pero entonces, ¿cómo explicamos la caída? Ahí la ola se mueve. Ahí la ola.
Sí, no, Dios mío, eso ya no es normal. No, mire como, no, no es terrible, no,
Sí,
no, Dios mío.
Entonces,
Hay que pedir.
This angle shows that there doesn't appear to be any wires or that the video is being manipulated in any way.
Eso ya no es normal. No, mire como, no, no es terrible, no, no, Dios mío.
Entonces,
hay que pedir.
The man even runs to the gym's reception area to report what's just happened.
O alguien que sepa el tema, por favor, déjalo en los comentarios o no sé, alguien que nos pueda decir qué pasó.
Naturally, these two clips have since gone viral, racking up millions of views with thousands of comments chiming in, trying to solve the mystery. The majority of people have been shocked at just how genuine the footage appears. However, skeptics said it has to be wires or CGI.
Ahí la ola se mueve. Ahí la ola.
Sí, no, Dios mío, eso ya no es normal. No, mire como, no, no es terrible, no,
Sí,
no, Dios mío.
Entonces,
hay que pedir a alguien que.
So what do you think's been captured in this gym in Colombia? Is it all just a well-orchestrated hoax, or are we witnessing something paranormal? Love to hear your ideas in the comment section down below.
Ahí, mira eso, mira eso.
¿Y eso qué pasó? Porque eso se
esa
mueve.
Esa vaina es pesadísima, eso es pesadísimo.
Sí.
Sí, parece eso es una energía muy mala.
Ay, Dios mío, ¿qué le pasó?
Mamá, mire.
No, Dios, no, no, eso no es normal.
Sí, yo sé
eso
que...
no es normal, no. No.
The normal.
Okay, Rogue. Take care of a tiny one. Good night, Rogue. Staged? Oh, yeah. Very possible to have been staged. Because he does have those whatever things moving on the at the very left. And you're telling me you're standing there looking at a mirror and can't see movement from the corner of your eye? And I'd be like looking at like, what the hell is that? But he doesn't. So yeah, it is very possible. Very possible. You know, and then when he does go down, although he went down pretty hard, but so do wrestlers. So pro wrestlers, that is, go down pretty hard. And his leg is up in the air, and he looks like he's being pulled, but it's kind of, I don't know, his leg is kind of different than some of the others. Definitely kind of different. So Blue Ivory, are you questioning if she already knows where it is? Tessa, she's all right. Tessa's all right. Blue Ivory, what do you think? Lori? Miss Amy? What did y'all think about that? Because that was it looked good. It did look good. I mean, to be in a gym in the middle of the daytime, or in the daytime, where you can definitely see the sun coming through the windows, but to see that happen, that kind of makes you go, what else could go on out there? You've seen 2 ghosts in your life, but people you were close to. Yeah, I have seen 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. I think 5. 5 would be the total. 5 would be the total. But like I've said already, the first one, I was 11 years old. It was summer break. We had gone to the library that day, and I used to be just a voracious reader. Oh my goodness, I would get books, and we'd go there on the summer every week. Especially when before it was I was in football, because I got in football at 12. And I was in my bedroom on my little chair, leaning next to the bed, looking looking out the doorway of my bedroom into the hallway. And I was reading, and for some reason in this book that I was reading, I don't remember what it was, but I was looking, and I looked up, and I saw this woman standing there. And she had on a tan dress that went from her waist to her ankles. Something that looked like boots on her feet. A blue shirt, button down, collared, down, tucked in at the waist where her dress was. Long sleeved, collared. And her head just kind of, you could see there was like a bun of hair, brown hair, but you really couldn't see the face. And I blinked a few times looking at this, because I mean, this made an impact. This is something that happened when I was 11. I mean, this is a long time ago. But it made a point. And I'm sitting there looking, and I'm blinking, and I wasn't scared. I was more in shock. And then she just faded away. And I went back to reading, and I couldn't focus on my book. So I got up and went outside. Mom claims she saw a ghost in our house here. Well, Miss Amy, tell us about it. And Gary, who was yours? You said you've seen 2 ghosts and people you were close to. Who was one? Who were they? Because I've had plenty of experiences where I didn't see the ghost, but in one of our the house that I lost due to the hurricane that hit all around us, the one that hit basically destroyed New Orleans. When Mom and Dad were in their first apartment way back, she was home while Dad was out, and the two cats were sleeping. Sometimes I look at the chats and I go, man, why couldn't it have been, instead of 200 characters, why couldn't it have been 300? Seemed like, when you really want to type something, then it would give you more room to be able to get out what you want. And suddenly the two cats looked up at the same place, following something with their eyes across the room, then went back to sleep. Yeah. Miss Amy, they say that animals can see, because when you look at the science here, and you see the entire light spectrum, our eyeballs are only capable of about probably, 15 to 20% of the light spectrum we're able to actually see into. And there's so many other spectrums of light that we aren't able to see, except maybe out of the that in other light spectrums that you can see with that animals can see, like night vision. Strange. What's up? What's happening? Strange. First was my best friend. Second is my sister. I had a conversation with my best friend once. Now it's like a glare shadow. Wow. Just woke up and this is a great subject, dude. Hey, BTS. Hey. And Bimbo Barbarella. Oh my goodness. Good to see you. Tell BG I said I love her face. Hang on. BG. Strange is on the in chat. And said she loves your face. My face? Yep. How does she see my face? I don't know. Will you come here and say hi to her? We don't see her that much. I mean, I see a lot of people a lot in the days, but yeah. She says, I love you. You better come in here and say hi to Strange. Okay. She's coming. If not more than hit me over the head with a skillet.
Hey, Strange. It's so good to see you again. Haven't seen you in forever.
And BTS, it's awful good to see you.
Love you too.
And Bimbo, what you been up to? You just woke up. What have you been doing? Gary, I had a similar thing with my brother. I know I need to stream again. Yes, you do, Strange.
Yes, you do. What's been going on with you?
And my brother came into me in my dream, and we just had what you would call, we just had a day. And I know that's kind of weird to say, but we literally just had a day. And we just did all the things that we used to do, and we went all the places we used to do, and we drove around and just literally spent, I swear to you, I know it sounds weird, but we spent a day just together doing dude stuff. I know it's weird, but yeah, we just spent a day doing dude stuff. Sleeping, a ghost woke me up and told me to come to your channel. Oh my goodness. Awesome. Yeah. It was Bimbo, you're silly. You're so silly. I love you to death. But and the cool thing was after it was over, the weird thing is we were there. I'm telling you, we were there. We were doing this. But at the same time, after he said, later, man, I love you. I said, I love you too, man. And the instant that he left, that typical television thing just kind of walked away and just kind of faded. The television stuff. I knew I was in a dream and I woke up. And I could remember it. I can still remember it. But it gave me such a sense of peace, such a sense of, yeah, he's all right, that I never had. Yeah, it did a lot for me. It really did. Because, we're talking 5 years. And I never had such a sense of peace about it until that happened. And Bimbo, if a ghost woke you up and told you to come over here on this channel, then I got to give you something. I got to give you something other than me just babbling in a mic. Strange, you do need to stream again. I don't play pool as much because of it, because it was so weird. It's like playing pool and having a conversation. Yeah, man. That's it, Gary. It's called lucid dreaming, when you're dreaming and you know that you're in a dream. Yeah, but Bimbo, it wasn't lucid. And by the way, that's a great description. Thank you.
Love you, Strange. Bye, y'all.
But I wasn't aware it was a dream till it was over. That's how real it was. I dreamed like that when I was in uni. A theater friend of a bunch of us knew had died suddenly. A few days later, after the funeral, I dreamt that he was with us all, dressed in white, telling all of us he was okay. That's a good dream, man. That's good. That's a good dream. He was there. Promise you, he was there. Because there's lots of things that we can imagine with our minds. We can even do with our minds. But stuff like that. Miss Amy, regardless of what phase of the brain it was in, it's real. It is real. It's just a different area that they're contacting you in. Instead of being able to see them in a fully conscious state, you were just seeing them in a different state. That's all. Just a different state of mind. Just kind of like just a different, my sister, I have met and hear her laugh at me at times. Yeah. She's watching out for you. Now I got to say, though, I don't know how much they can do for you, but I think it's just a fact of you knowing that they're there and you knowing that you're not alone, that even though they're in a different state of reality, that, yeah, you're not alone. They're still here. They're with you. And I think that's pretty, for me, it's comforting, for some people, it might be scary, it might be scary. Gary, you were close. Just like you said, you thought you were very close. Well, then you were. Has anyone ever dreamt of the same person or place numerous times? Yes. Bimbo, yes, I have. In fact, I've dreamed the same dream multiple times. Meaning, okay, like a movie, okay? Gone to a certain point and, got to put it right here, put it on hold, got to go and do this and this and this, and we'll be back. And then come back and go to sleep the next night and go right back to that spot and continue the dream. And then stop because the alarm went off and go and come back. And then go to sleep that third night and go right back into the same dream and keep dreaming every time I go to sleep till it's out, till the dream's over. I've even done that. And trust me, that's weird because you know that you've been dreaming. You know what your dream was, and you keep dreaming it, until its completion. What's up, Sky? But the same person or place numerous times? Oh, goodness. Same place. Same person. Same person, yes. Same place. I couldn't tell you. I'm sure I have, but I couldn't sit here and tell you what place that was. What about you, Bimbo? Was it the same person? Or was it the same place? I've been dreaming for a while now, and if I haven't, I don't remember it. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Yes, many people have had dreams like that when it like a TV series. Yeah, Bimbo, and that's what's weird about it. Is because it was like a TV series. Okay, half hour today, half hour tomorrow, and a half hour on this day, and it's all interconnected. Yeah, Gary, I know I've dreamed, but I couldn't actually tell you what. I also have recurring dreams about being in a weird elevator or airplane. Really? Dreams are like visions, a bit similar, and it's made out of our own telepathically and psychically of our own minds. Okay. I'm good with it. I'm good with it, Sky. Yeah. Yeah. Bimbo, I have had dreams. In fact, I believe I've had dreams for the better part of my life where there will be one night there's a theory that dreams are ourselves communicating with another dimension. Miss Amy, and that's a good point because like I was saying, I've had dreams that I can remember. Not that a dream, but that I'm having the dream that like show me what's going on for the next 6 months. Whatever's, significant in the next 6 months of my life. And there will be one night where I'll have that dream. And it'll go on through and I'll go, I've seen that. And then it'll flash in my mind that, yeah, you had it in your dream. Yeah. I would agree with you, Sky. They are gifts to be able to do that. Your sister died of alcoholism, and I'm the one who found her. Damn, Gary. Damn, man. Brother, that's hardcore, man. That is hardcore. Yeah, I am. I feel you, brother. I do. I feel you. I'll tell you about mine. Almost like astral projection to the certain place I know that makes me sound even more of a kook than I am. Bimbo, you're not a kook. Astral projection is a real thing. Okay, it's a proven. Our own government proved it. Do you know that right now our government has in their one of their programs, is they have astral projectionists sit there and they tell them where they want them to go and what they want them to see and to tell them what's going on. And we have people of astral projection who have gone over to Russia and actually gone into office rooms and showed them what's going on and tell them what's happening and what they're doing, and then come back and then give them all the information. We've even got that going on. So no, you're not a kook. That's the real. Sometimes I get visions, but they're a gift to me since I'm a mixed American Indian after all. Yeah, that's a gift, Sky. My grandfather's died slowly from alcoholism. Why I don't drink. Yeah, Amy, I'm with you on that. Government have these projects for a lot of secretive reasons. Yeah, they do. Well, let me tell you mine then. Mine was, we took our friend over, Ramon, and we took Ramon to his job, and he worked at a liquor store. And he was overnight. So they were open from, from 6 to, he would go in at 6 o'clock. They would close at 10 o'clock. And he would stay there till, till what, 3 o'clock? And after the store closed, he would be in there and he would be restocking all the shelves, checking away, more liquor that had come in or the beer that had come in, going and refilling the freezers. And then we'd go and pick him up. That's good, Sky. That's good. Hey, man, congratulations. And I went there one night to go pick him up. And grabbed the door because it should have been locked. And it went and it opened. And I walked inside. Ramon, where are you at, man? No answer. I looked over at, hey, Allison. I passed out. I'll get you. We'll get you a video just to show you one. Okay. But I walked around and I looked down all the rows. And then I went over, and then I walked over to where the cash register was on the counter. And there he was. Ramon had been shot in the back of the head 3 times. And there was shit everywhere. there was blood everywhere. Man, that Ramon's brains were on the counter. And I was in shock. I walked over. I dialed the phone, called him. I went around. I almost started to cry. I looked down behind the counter, and there was the day's receipts, the money, stacks of bills, and whoever did that didn't take it. Okay, my friend, a person I trusted implicitly, is laying on the floor in a liquor store, dead as a doornail. And whoever did it didn't even take the fucking money. Am I mad about that? Oh, you betcha. Still mad about that. When I was a tow truck operator, I had people commit suicide in their vehicle. Yeah. But worse was the head-on collisions. Oh, God. I can imagine, Gary. You know, I had a coworker one time. Went and got in her van, put a tube from the tailpipe up into the back of the van, poured tape on it. That way it couldn't get out. And just went and stepped back into the van in her nice, because, you know, it's one of those old, you know, luxury vans where they had the couches and the chairs and, you know, all this kind of stuff, and really cool vans that would probably even do well today, really, when you think about it, with the RVs and everything. But this was just a van, one of those cool vans. And just sat in there on the couch and just kind of laid back on it, kind of got all comfortable, and just went to sleep and never woke up. So yeah. You know, now fortunately that's the more not so messy type of situation. But head-on collisions, dude. Oh man. Allison, I'm sure you've seen a few. If you worked on some, with EMS, I'm sure you came across some stuff that would make your hair turn gray. You know? Oh, man. Yeah, carbon monoxide ones, man. Yeah, they're bad. They are bad. Went to her funeral. She left her husband, who I knew really well, who was helping me teach me Microsoft Access for minor programming stuff. Three kids, and didn't even say anything. Just want to say that it's going to be a long move, sincerely. So, Blue Ivory, when does it start? Head-ons are horrible, especially when they lose their head. Oh, I'm sure. Allison, I am definitely sure. So Blue, how far of a move is it? Are you moving to another section of the state? Or are you actually moving with another state? I was with CAP. I worked with cadaver dogs. Oh man, animal. Animal. I didn't even know you're here, man. It's been a while since you've actually spoken chat. Man, cadaver dogs? Oh, dude. Somebody buried in and ground for a little while? No, thank you. No, Gary, you keep talking about you, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all wrong with that. That's the whole thing, man. You know, I mean, I have a certain time limit on my videos because of, honestly, because of epilepsy that I have, that I developed late in life, which seems to be kind of standard, random, it's random, but at the same time, it seems to be you either get it when you're born or you get it, when you hit your 50s. So, and that's pretty much how I got mine. I didn't want it, certainly didn't need it. And that's just not something. There's a lot of things that you would rather do than get this, but yeah. So you just keep on talking, man. You just talk. Because I mean, with all this here, and like I said, I would mention this. The whole thing is if everything that we're seeing in video is fake. One moment. If everything that we're seeing is fake, done by CGI, done by camera angles, light effects, 200-pound fishing line, then man, the absolute talent it takes to do something like that is fantastic. And if it's not something created, something staged, and there might be something real with it, then the thing to always remember and the thing to never forget is that, hey, if it is real, this world is a huge, beautiful place. And even just because we think we know everything, we don't know nothing. And that makes this world just kind of special. Because we don't know everything. Because we don't. Not because we don't, because we haven't seen everything. And because there's so much left in this world that we don't know, that's absolutely amazing. Which makes it's just a big, beautiful world out there. And we've yet to see. We just moved into a country home and it feels like I've lived here forever. Well, then Blue, you're exactly where you need to be. Then you're exactly where you need to be. When it feels like you've been there forever, if you believe in the whole previous life thing, then maybe that's where you lived before. In a previous life. Or there's something about it that you've connected to. Or you've got a connection with a situation, an environment, even a direction, north, south, east, west. There's something in it that you're connecting with, and that's good. That's awesome. A lot of people never get that, never get to have that experience. Lots of near-death experience accounts. Some think they're hallucinations. Funny that the hallucinations all have the same kind of patterns. Truth, Miss Amy. Surgeon had patients come back and tell them what happened, and most are similar experiences. Yes, Miss Amy, and they've had a lot that have come back and even told the doctors what they said during their surgery, even though they were out. So yeah. So, and I was only finishing my high school. Sometimes you feel like deja vus or previous life memories. Miss Amy, how do we know? You know, most of us are born, and as soon as it gets in our head, we know that we have to pay taxes, and we're going to die. We know that we have to pay taxes, and we're going to die. That's what you know. 2020, someone above is looking over me because I had a heart attack, then colon cancer, and caught COVID in recovery. Bad year for me. Damn, Gary. That is a bad year. That is a bad, yes. Now, Gary, could you answer me this? I hope I'm not getting too personal here, but had you had your COVID shots, the 1 and the 2, or just the big one? Because to have a heart attack and colon cancer, and then to catch COVID, man, that's a woolly booger mother. That sucks, right? Yeah, you can't even die without being taxed. Watch the film Meet Joe Black. So good. Death is played by Brad Pitt and takes a bit of time off. Yeah, I've seen Joe Black. Good film. Good film. A lot of that with patients is because you can wake up during surgery, you can't move or talk, but you can't hear, see everything. You can sometimes feel what is being done. Possibility, Allison. Very possible. Very, very possible. Sapphire Blue, what's going on? 2.0. Means a 1.0 for me and 1 for Miss BG. Good to see you. Very good to see you. I thought you might be around here eventually, because you do show up. Sometimes you stay for a while, and sometimes you're not. You're here and okay, hi, bye, and that's fine because it's just nice to see you. Yeah, many of those accounts are of patients who had no heartbeat for several minutes. That's the truth. Allison, I'm sure that they did. I am sure that they did. Let's see here. Now, Bimbo, are you still here? Took my 2 Pfizer shots after chemo. No boosters. Not flying anywhere soon. Right? Me either. I think my days of flight are over. I really do. I think my days of flight are over. Because, there ain't no place out here I want to go. There is a wood. 3 shots no, waiting for the 4th. Well, let's go, Sky. Because I had my 2 shots. And I got my big C like 2 months after I'd had the shots. Sorry, I wanted to say to everyone, but my stupid screen is at the top of the page. It's okay, Blue. It's okay. Now, let's get back to a few more of these the vids here. Because I know that Bimbo wants to see some vid, and so does Allison. So we're going to go here with a story from Japan. Okay, we're talking Japan now. Okay, now this one goes for a little bit. In fact, it goes. I don't know how long we're going to go with this because this one goes a total of 6 minutes. And I don't think we're going to go that long. But I do want you to see this because this is pretty intense. Pretty intense. So before I do, let me just say that if ghosts scare you, then you want to get wrapped up in that blankie. Get your back against the wall. Oh wow, animal. Dang, man. That can mess you up. That can mess you up. Wow. On an SNR. At 13? On an SNR. All right, Miss Amy. Remember, this is in Japan.
Located in Malaysia, is absolutely jam-packed with tons of eerie moments that are sure to give you the creeps. In the footage, we follow an unidentified man as he makes his way through the station, and almost immediately he comes across something very eerie.
Okay, now this right here says, "Don't come in here." Yeah, I was saw.
He then proceeds to
That
enter
right
the
there
building,
says,
which, as
"Don't
you can
come
see,
in."
is completely abandoned.
Okay, that's your
It's so
hint.
silent inside.
We
that you
don't
would quite
want you
literally hear
here.
a pin drop,
Duh.
which certainly must have added to the man's discomfort while exploring there. Sure enough, it doesn't take long at all for a series of incredibly unsettling things to start to happen, confirming the man's deepest fears.
丧尸还没有这玩意儿呢吗，兄弟们？啊！我看啥玩意儿呢？我操！
No, thank you. Man. Oh.
我操你妈塞！
No. Oh. No.
我操！我操你妈！啊！塞！操你妈！
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, we're out of here. We're gone. Nope, that's all I need. We're out of here. We're gone. Hey, you could actually stick around for that.
操你妈！我操你妈！我操你妈！
Whoa. Okay, could opening a door like that cause that whole thing to fall over?
生气了，兄弟们。
I'm asking the same thing. Whoa.
Although the man has already seen so many creepy things happen in such a short span of time, he nevertheless works up the courage to continue on with the investigation, which, as you can probably expect, only ends up getting more and more crazy as time goes on.
Right there, home skillet is stupid. And you still gonna stay there? No, man. We out of there like the winds of tomorrow. We're gone.
我操你妈的！
Exactly. Get the hell out of there. Go. Oh, you're an idiot.
谁呀？我操你妈！
Yeah, me too. Yeah. Yeah.
不知道在哪儿。
I don't know. You don't want to go in there. Oh shit.
我操你妈！我操你妈
Yeah, run.
我操你妈！一个脑袋，兄弟们。
I'm serious. I'm not making fun of him. I'm just going, if it was me. Oh, damn. That's a skeleton dude. Yeah, we out of there. Man, that's when you put one of these on, you put on your Nikes and you go. Oh, no, bullshit. Yeah, go. Close the door and get the hell out of
Because
there.
the building the uploader is exploring is so large and has so many different areas,
Man,
and
I'm out
rooms
the
to it,
window.
he decides to keep venturing in, whereas most people would make the wise decision and leave as soon as possible.
Which makes
This
me
man
wonder,
puts on his best
again,
brave face and presses on, which just leads to more terrifying incidents that he was able to capture.
dude, you got Skullface following you. No, we don't do it. No, Skullface starts following you. That's Skullface. Oh, we out of here. We ain't letting Skullface scare us. We out of here. Skullface can scare somebody else. There's Skullface. No. Yeah. Right on.
Eventually, the uploader gets more and more terrified, which is certainly quite understandable given the circumstances. But before he makes the final decision to leave once and for all, he gets subjected to yet even more scares for good measure.
Oh boy. Oh shit. Yeah, we're out here. We're gone. Over the rail. I don't care. Okay. That's spooky. Okay. That was somebody with no complexion.
It's genuinely remarkable just how many incredibly
a big sea
disturbing
mask.
and frightening things happened in just one video.
Man.
More specifically, one night.
Sorry, guys. Right? Somebody. Yeah, freaky. Yeah, by Casper. Right? I agree. That scream is blood curdling. It's hilarious, but ooh, Domakayo, run. Yeah, it made me jump too. You hear me talking, man. Oh no. No. That's a big no. Oh man. Ooh. Yeah, that guy screamed something else. Duke, CAP allows us to go on SNR at age 12 as long as you do a ground team training first. Well, animal man. A 4-year-old, dude. Okay, Animal, my question would be, if I'm getting too personal, again, anybody, if I'm getting too personal. Oh, okay, Gary. Gary, thank you for coming in. Duke, this has been interesting, but I'm going to have to sue you for false advertising. I'm not scared. It's been a good stream. Well, Turtle, I have one more for you. And Gary, if you can hang, I've got one more for you. 3 minutes of your time. Yeah, and then I'm going to have to go also. But 3 minutes. Okay? Turtle, you can stay for 3 minutes. But Gary, take care of yourself, man. Thank you for coming by, brother. I really appreciate having you here. I really do. Thanks, man. I appreciate having all of you here. Animal, Allison, Sky. Turtle, Sapphire, Miss Amy. Goodness, Blue. Everybody came in the beginning. G Mangoes, Julia, Bimbo. Bimbo, I would hope you're still here so you can see this. You're going to want to see this. You really are. You're going to want to see this one. This is a ghost, but it's a ghost of a very calm. Oh, yeah, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, give me a thumbs up. I appreciate that. From what they say, it really means something. So if you could do that, I would really appreciate that. Lori, yeah, Lori. Sorry, Lori. Okay, my question would be, is how did that affect you finding a bloated 4-year-old? Was it living rent free in your mind for a while? Did it make you question things? Do you think that had something to do with your even being here? Interest in the paranormal. So you type that and we'll watch this and come right back. It's not that long, but it's a very good video. And this is just the end of another one. This is done just by wires.
It just happened here. And I guess this is exactly what happened to a security guard in Los Angeles when he captured an unexplained event on
Now
camera.
look at this.
No way.
This is from a security camera, and this is a guard who's watching this. And check it out.
Hey, bro. Oh, nobody's supposed to be up there, bro. What the f? You can't even see his face. Oh my god, bro. What the f? What the f? Bro.
The security guard first notices that there is supposed to be no one in the upper floor. However, this is when things take a turn and this person seems to start disappearing in front of his eyes. Surprised by all this, the security guard tries to follow the person through the camera system. This is when the person completely disappears. It is nowhere to be seen. So what happened here? Was this a glitch in the Matrix, a paranormal event, or something else? What is your take?
What the fucking hell is this? I'm videoing it.
Now, I don't know about you, but I am
Fetters, hey! What's up, Fetters? Fetters Mania. Hi, Feta. Oh, Turtle. They can do what they want. Bought a new phone and the printer is up above. I'm going to lose it. Okay, so Animal, do you have an answer for the questions? I would quit right then and there. I'm doing pretty good, Feta, because I streamed this week also. So what you gonna do, brother? What you gonna do when Feta Mania runs wild on you? Yeah, something like that. I'm not a good impressionist. Truthfully, I think it messed me up some way, but thankfully we had a debriefing affair. All I can say is I've learned to cope with it. But without much detail, I grew up watching a lot of family fights. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, Animal. I haven't heard of a headless ghost. First time for me. I'm glad my channel gaining a bit of subs. You know, Sky, I lost some because a lot of people here around YouTube, Google just decided, well, if you haven't done this or you haven't done this, I don't know what the measurements were, but man, a lot of really good people lost their channels. It's not something that's easy. And I don't know if it's from the chat, it's from what you were talking about, what they were discussing, or what they were doing on their chats. My bad, a no face ghost. All I know is you see him walking and he's shuffling his feet just a little bit, but the dude is, you can see right through it. Yeah, YouTube is going through some drastic changes. Really is. To the point that now those days of old where you could be monetized with like 500 subs, or like even with less. And for all of the changes that's going on, man, it has caught a lot of people off guard. You know, I'm glad that my channel wasn't deleted, you know, or gone, because yeah, I've been here a long time. Now I can say that I've been here a long time. Yeah, I can actually say that now. But to that person about that, my answer to that person is yes, it does affect you in life forward. Yeah. Fetish mania. Yeah, Turtle. It's like zombie with the walk. If they lost their channels like me, got to make backup channels. You know, Sky, I'd have to figure that out. I mean, I can keep doing this, but you know, I probably lost 150 subscribers to the channel. You know, and yeah, people are, you know, there's a lot of people who come here and it's just what they do. I mean, it's 2 million a day. Right? You do you, Turtle. What you gonna do when Allison Live meows on you, brother? There you go, Turtle. You know, but there's a lot of really good people out there who lost their channels, and they shouldn't have. You know, people who've had 600, 800 subscribers. A lot of those who've had 300 subscribers, 200 subscribers. You know, man, you get over so many subscribers, really? You know, I mean, you get past 100 you're earning those. You know, because you're on you're you're doing streams. You know, you're not, you know, and maybe you're releasing little 8-minute videos, or maybe or you know, give or take a couple minutes, but you're constantly uploading videos to your channel where they're fresh, you know, and yeah, because then yeah, Allison has been around a long time. Made about 6 backup channels. You know, I would just probably start over and just keep on going, you know, because this isn't, for some people it's about money. For some people it's about entertainment. From some people it's like, you know, I was doing it anyway, might as well show everybody and talk. You know, for some people, myself included, it's for seeing all of you guys. Thanks, Gary. Good night, man. You know, I don't know if anything that I have is can be replaced. Yeah, same sapphire blue as before, and lost your channel also. Yes. You know, and that's awful. Because when you go to somebody's channel, you know, even if you go over to the about and you see when they came around, you know, there's been some people around here been here since 2012, 2006, 2016. You know, it's all different. It's not just the length of time that you've been on the channel. I don't know what the measurements for that they did with just taking all these away. I don't know what it was that made them do it, you know, but obviously they're kind of, I hate to say it, kind of cleaning house. So instead of getting real specific on the measurements for who do we take away, who do we not take away, then who knows? Yeah, Turtle, tomorrow's going to be manic. Today's Manic Monday already. 3 strikes was the worst moment ever for you. Well, knock on wood. I haven't got any. Concentrate on channels like the one shall not be named. Yes. Yes, exactly. Allison, I'm with you on that. You know, there's a few people out there that who shall not be named that, you know, could maybe if you don't make content, they take it away. But there's other people out there who've made content, you know. You know, somebody said maybe it was the chat. You know, people who were in the channels talking about things that they shouldn't. Talking about strikes, I got one and I have no videos. Who knows, Animal? Who knows? YouTube said back in 2021 they were cleaning servers, that they were forcing channels to verify with the email, phone number authentication. Yeah, it is evil. Yes, I agree, Feta. I do agree. There are a lot that do. You need channel pics to stay on YouTube, and that's what I apparently learned. Oh, I don't. Yeah, I guess I do, because when I finish a channel, I finish a stream, not a channel. When I finish a stream, I go back and I make it the cover, you know, that's on the front, something that's appropriate for the content that was in the stream. You know, when I was talking about little people, in the last stream. Put a picture up for the cover of Little People. When I was talking about my Mustang getting sold out from under me. So what I put on there, a picture of the Mustang that got sold out from under me. That wasn't the one, but it was that was, I mean, a car is a car is a car. A black 1980 Oldsmobile is the same black 1980 Oldsmobile that this person has, that a person in the next city has. It's all the same. YouTube is logically by far most idiotic and bizarre platforms I've set my foot on. I don't know, man. There's a few others out there that are equally ridiculous at this point. And it almost makes me wonder, is it because of the big C? This marvelous pandemic we're finally seeing the other side of? Or what exactly is it? But it's been a lot of people, a lot of good people that have definitely felt it. But anyway, guys, it's 3:13, and yeah, and and I'm like Gary, I do have to go, not because of work in the morning, that's tomorrow, but because I'm at my point now. I've known you, Duke, when you came to YouTube. Yes, you have. Yes, you have. And I appreciate everybody who comes here. Everybody comes here, like Sky, like Miss Amy. Miss Amy feels like, you guys feel like family. But yes, but y'all, please. Let's see, what time is it right now? Oh, goodness. No, it's 12:16 is what it is. It's not 3:13. It's 12:16. We're in the same state. Yes, we are. We're in the same time zone. Yes, we are. No, 3:13. I was talking about the time that I've spent. It's been 3 hours on a stream. That's what it is. 3:13. Not the time. It's the time on the stream. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what I was saying. 3 hours is about my time limit. So that way, because I don't want to have a grand mal seizure. That's what I try to avoid. I've gone from 2 hours now to 3 hours. But I'm at the point now where I have to get off just in case. Because I don't want to have a grand mal seizure. Well, you keep looking for them, Sky, and you know where the email is. You can just email me. Hey, and we got you, and if you find one, man, we'll go. See what we can create on another one that's less yeah, I know. At the moment, hi, computer chick. At the moment, yes, you're right. But he won't last long. Trust me. He won't last long. Not in Texas. So no, I just need to get up looking at the screen so much. So you guys have been the one who have made me want to stream more. Allison, Sky is always, but Turtle coming here, seeing everybody else from home base coming over here. You guys have definitely made me feel like it. Seeing Bimbo, seeing Lori G. It's always nice seeing Lori. Sending you coded answer. But anyway, just remember, this is a big, beautiful world. Brendan Murphy. Here lately, it's been last weekend, this week. I'm trying to do it now. I'm making a good attempt to do it every week, once a week. That's when I'm doing it. So that's when you should show up. I'll be doing it next week. Probably the same thing. Probably next Sunday. Yeah, me too. Me too. Because seeing everybody here definitely helps the relaxation. But anyway, love you guys. Y'all take care. God bless each and every one of you. Thank you so much. And we'll see you around.